Hello everyone. So lockdown period and some positivity is being spread by Banini's channel, and I'm very happy to share some positivity through my experience. So let me introduce myself. I'm Lavanya Prasad and I'm a professional storyteller. So I'm going to start with a story. It was a very bright sunny morning, and Sujata was very excited because she loved her children. They brought so much light in her life. Every day she was just waiting as the children walked down in her class, the little ones, the first graders, and said, "Good morning, ma'am," with a big bright smile on their face. Such innocent faces and such truly happy smiles that made her day. And Sujata was very good teacher too. She used to notice each and every student and understand what was going in their mind. Don't you think that is the best quality a teacher should have? And there was one boy, Ram, who was very shy in the class. And every time he used to look at her with a shy eye and just say, "Morning, ma'am." And Sujata would smile in return, "Good morning, Ram." And any time something was happening in the class, Ram was the one who used to sit quietly in class and not wanting to come out. And she would slowly hold Ram's hands and bring him to the class, front of the class, and said, "Now you tell the rhyme. Ma'am is here with you." And Ram, in his lowest, softest voice, holding her hand, would say, "Twinkle, twinkle, little star," and then look at her for reassurance. And when she said, "Yes, how I wonder what you are," and he would go back as the class clapped for him. Anything when Ram was shy, she was there holding hands of Ram and taking him around, giving him the reassurance. So one day, or that day, Sujata was very glad. She had brought a big stack of papers and some crayons and color pencils. And as the children came and sat down, she said, "Today is going to be a very interesting day, my dears. I want you all to draw something that you're really grateful for, that you're really thankful for." And she was waiting to see what was going to come up. Some children drew cars, some children drew chocolates, some children drew their houses, and some drew their pets. And she was very intrigued to find what Ram would draw. And when everybody was done, she went to Ram's paper, and there she saw Ram had drawn a hand. The children were also very curious. They said, "A hand? What is this, Ram? What have you drawn?" And somebody said, "This must be the hand of his mother." Someone said, "No, no, no, no. This must be the hand of that friend he had." No, so children were guessing, and for every guess, Ram was saying, "No, no." Finally, Sujata looked at Ram and said, "So you tell us, Ram, whose hand is this?" And with all the shyness in him, he said, "Ma'am, it's yours." That is the story. Now, just before this lockdown happened, you know, I was in a very, very tough position. 12 years ago, I had a slip disc, and I was advised by the doctors to be very careful, precautions to be taken so that it does not recur. But fate, or whatever it is, just before the lockdown, I don't know what, some strain happened in my back, and the slipped disc was injured again, and I was in unbearable pain. When I went to the doctor, he said bed rest for the next 5 days. And I didn't know what to do. My parents could not come, my in-laws could not come for help. Everywhere it was a lockdown. The borders were all closed. Now what am I supposed to do lying in bed? But at the same time, I was very grateful because the schools had all closed. Children were at home. And my husband was working from home. And everything fell in place. The children just stood up to the hard time, and they started helping around the house, The 15-year-old and the 8-year-old, they just pitched in to do everything else, and my husband took care of the cooking, doing his work side by side. Thankful and grateful I was. After 5 days, when I went back for a checkup, everything seemed fine and I was very happy. And one sneeze the next day, again my back went for a toss. And I had to lie down. And now it has been 10 days that I was in bed. And now I can't sit for more than 5 minutes because I might injure my back again. But at this point of time, I would like to tell you all how grateful I am for all the things that is there with me at this point of time. My children, my husband, and all my friends who keep calling me and asking me how I'm doing, making group calls. So thanks to all of them. Today, I have so many hands to draw. So which hand are you going to draw today? In this lockdown period, enjoy. Be with yourself and with everybody around you. But at the same time, never forget to practice gratitude. Thank you. Ta-ta.